So we do that, and that's how I'm able to one-up everybody, and it does not cost that much more to one-up somebody in product. A lot of people skip corners.
And what are some examples? Like I know we've worked together, and you would say, oh, well, this individual house might have, you know, a certain type of hardwood flooring, a certain type of tile, and you'd be like, oh, if we put this in, you know, it's a better quality product,
right?
Or whatever.
There's plenty of that where it's just there's so many houses that we do where it's the homeowner thinks they need a ton of stuff, and while it may need a kitchen, the bathrooms just needed a new vanity, a framed mirror, and some nice lighting to show it off. And everything else is doable. So there's really just a happy medium in there. You don't want to take it too far. And we'll walk through this and I'll show you examples of that where you don't want to take it too far, but in other areas you want to go far and you want to hit a home run in those areas because they matter. So I tell all my customers everything starts at that front door. I've got to impress them there because that's their first thing they see when they walk in and the last thing they see when they walk out. And if it doesn't look good, that's your money walking out the door. So I don't like anybody walking out the door without offering their money to my clients. So that's what we do. We literally take it to a level, but not beyond that level to get your house sold. So we don't skip steps, but we don't do extra steps that aren't needed. We're not here to try and break the bank. We're here trying to make you money while we make money, and we can do lots of these really quick. So that's how we make our big money that most people want and try and get it in one client. We can do 5 of these at any one time, and that's how we make our money. We don't make all our money in one client. It's just, that's not what this is about. This is about utilizing the fact that I got great outlets for getting great product at a reduced rate. I pass it on to my clients, and I turn around and I give you an amazing house to look at briefly until it's sold. You know, but one of the other
that's the hardest thing with our clients. They see this great product and then they don't want to leave.
So we've had 2 of those. We had 2 that didn't leave, so they actually took their house back.
Oh, they bought it back. That's right.
And so they stayed in the house and they went and paid me outright when it was done, and they were able to get a home equity loan very easily
or
after
refinance
that.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So there are 2. So
which is fine as long as there's.
I don't care as long as everybody gets paid. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, he turns into the beast.
Yeah, I go from the beauty to the beast. Yeah, I do want to get paid. So you're obligated to put the house on the market when I'm done immediately with Brandon. So you know, and I work with any realtors, but Total Estate Services is where it's at. And because Brandon gives such a great rate, I just don't see why anybody would look further. Honestly. You're just going to get a lot for a little, and you're trying to make a lot, so that's the key, and we're trying to give you a lot. One of the other things I offer as part of my no upfront cost remodeling and repairs, besides Brandon mentioned the help with attorney's fees if you're going through probate, but I'll give you cash advance to hold you over until that house is sold so that we can get you moved out, because I don't want to do the project if you're in the house. I do it occasionally. I don't prefer to, and it does cost you a little bit more if you're in the house because that slows me down. Our guys work early till late so that we can get it done in that 2 to 4 week time frame. So I'm willing to put my money out there to make sure that you get moved into your new place. If it means that I've got to pay the first and you know, last month's rent of a new place, or your mortgage payment on a new place.
It's a relocation I wanted to bring up. So you've even had a few clients that, you know, it was better for them to relocate in some temporary housing as they're going through.
We've got one now. We've got one right now over in Springfield that's exactly the case. So they actually moved this month, and it's being covered by Remodel Free and Total Estate Services, so that they can move, get where they're going, and get their life started. They got a job waiting for them, but until they had the money to move and do everything, it wasn't going to work. So
you do moving services too. I don't know if you mentioned that, but
so yeah, so the moving services we take care of, and then as well as I'm paying the mortgage over there. So they were back 2 payments on mortgage. This is not this house; this is a different house. They were back 2 mortgage payments and in pre-foreclosure. So we've paid that up, stopped that. So now we know we can renovate. The house doesn't go. We can save their credit. And I just get paid back when the house is sold. It's a simple process. It couldn't be any easier. You need no credit. You just need the house, and you need to be able to have equity when I'm done that's going to be able to pay me and yourself. That's it. So that's really everything as far as what my side of total estate services is. You know, we can haul and clean the house out. We can renovate and repair. We can give cash advance for stuff, and we can move you out of your house to your new place so that we can get in here and renovate. And of course, yes, you do have to pay me back when the house is sold, but not before.